Pode falar, pode falar. Fala mal de mim pra vários amigos seus. Fala mal de mim pra vários amigos seus. Bora, carrocinha. Abre o joguinho pra nós jogar, carroça. Fala mal de mim pra vários amigos. Não, não era essa conta. Não, agora vai. Que importa, verdade? Não. Nham, 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 nham. Tá. Show, costa linda. Pode falar, pode falar. Fala mal de mim pra vários amigos. Okay. We are online right now, right here, right now. Right here, right now, I want to prove. Let's go, either. Bora. Não vai ter muito o que fazer, né? Até que vai. Bora já logo de missão já. Bora de missãozinha. Enquanto acumula um pouquinho mais de resina. Cara, que raiva que eu tô desse fone, filha da mãe. Hello. Hello, Venti.
What are you doing?
Te seguindo.
Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Niue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
It's because gods.
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush.
Ah.
I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place? You think it was going after the
Ai.
wind guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
Eu precisava da... Eu precisava da Ember aqui. Ou não?
From whence you came.
Ah, vai ser rapidinho até.
Swift and merciful.
Vem pro chão, putinha, vem.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon?
Sim. Todo mundo.
That's so. Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making, nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of
Degradation?
Yes.
blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage.
Feitiço. Nossa. Blá, 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 blá.
An organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body.
Profundo.
Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you.
Eu?
So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
Holy Lyre de Mel. Bora. Fala mal de mim pra vários amigos meus. Fala mal de mim pra vários amigos meus. Fica aí uns minutos no prato que tu comeu. Cheguei.
So this Holy Lyre de
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play.
Aham.
Perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
É um pouco
So
suspeito.
how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep in the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want. Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Fadinhas. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to...
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait!
Bela atuação. Que bela atuação, hein, vem?
She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Fadinhas, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day.
Eu
So
próprio.
what brings you here? Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well.
É aquele ali que tá comigo ali, ó.
He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative are all required.
Oh my god.
May I see the document from the Knights of Fadinhas?
A Paimon comeu pelo caminho.
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
Tá bom, dona ocupada. Não deu certo, meu amigo.
I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Fadinhas is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible.
Isso, grita dentro da igreja, pra todo mundo ouvir.
Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just come now, speak up? That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Fadinhas. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that, your point being. Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Seis e meia. Oba. Ah, eu não posso pular. Quem que tá me vendo, cara? Ninguém tá me vendo.
Who are you? She disappeared!
Fodeu.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Fomos pegos.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Obrigado, mestre de Luke.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still...
Quem é esse?
He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you.
É eu mesmo, o próprio.
So, you and the Bard are close friends?
Não somos tão próximos.
Despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city.
Tá bom.
Answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the Bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Bêbado.
Okay? Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Espere até meia-noite. 1 hora, 2. Saia da taverna. Volte à taverna. Decida.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise.
Pacotuda.
About the Holy Liar, but I never suspected it was you.
So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this storm terror. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Fadinhas I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe an Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't...
Wow. This is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The Cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Oh, bora.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power from the Cryo-god.
Let's go.
Fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh,
Huh? Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Disappear! Dodge this!
I'll catch up.
De nada. Be careful, my friend. Acabou as conversas, vamos pegar o teleporte. Ele lê as conversinhas. Já que eles pararam de falar. Ah, vai você mesmo. Ai!
What's that? Freeze! Attention cross!
Bora, 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 artilheiro.
No! Don't eat me! The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attack. No, don't! I have valuable information. I'll tell you. We hid the lyre in the depths of these ruins. The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins, but don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Did he
Pode
say
vir.
Senora?
La senhora, pode vir. Pode vir.
Parade of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Who are you? How'd you get in here? Ha! Like hell. The will of
Guarda guloso.
I will. So sorry.
He says the key is in here. Shall we try
Cara, que só tinha um trigo dentro do baú.
Dodge this. Forth, my blade.
Seems like we've turned this room inside out. Time to move on to another room. There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Guarda tímido.
Who are you? What are you doing? Did you already beat all the other guards?
Óbvio.
What? I'm not scared of you. Fine. Not like I have a all right. I have the key here. You can head in from the hall outside, but don't tell anyone.
Tá bom, seu vagabundo. Eita! Lu? Volta! Será se ele me mata se me esmagar? Não.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Senor's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself. Freeze! Swift and merciful! Frozen. That you submit for judgment. With the wind! You can't run from death.
I can run from that.
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Que medinho.
Talk for a guy who still ran off in the end.
Dois, quatro, seis, oito, 10. Opa, desculpa aí. Não. Oba! Obrigado.
This is the holy lyre. You managed to retrieve
Calvo
it.
foi detectado.
Coruja 8. Obrigado pelo follow, meu amigo. Coruja 8.
Flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch too. The memories.
Como assim? Posso jogar também. Como assim?
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry.
Essa é a minha conta secundária.
In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Você precisa de ajuda com o quê?
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc?
Ou eu preciso de ajuda? Eu tô suavinho.
And you! Did you just borrow the holy lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings...
Qual o seu AR? Qual o seu rank de aventura?
You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animal power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you?
Tenho. Tá comigo.
Great! Try to use it on the holy lyre. It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the holy lyre.
Você manja do joguinho? Conhece bem o joguinho?
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the holy lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
How can we gather more?
I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying. Suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Peraí. Peraí.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname.
Quais heróis você tem?
From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a...
Não, não quero conversar com ele não. Adeus. Quais heróis você tem na sua conta?
6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
Now, although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought everyone I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
Você já deu algum tiro? Pegou algum personagem a parte desses ou tá com esse aí? Bom, a primeira coisa para ficar um pouquinho mais fácil. Você vai dar uma upadinha nos personagens que tu mais joga. Pega um pouquinho de level neles. Esse aqui eu botei level 20, só que não upa todos. Não vai gastar todos os suas cartinhas de XP. Porque bem no finalzinho do jogo isso aqui vai começar a ficar escasso. Cartinha de XP. Parece que agora tu tem um monte, mas no final do jogo vai fazer falta. É um pouco complicado. Então pra te ajudar um pouco, dá uma upadinha ali nos 2 bonecos no começo. O único que eu upei foi o viajante. O resto tá upando devagarzinho. Aí tu vê quais bonecos tu gosta mais de jogar, faz uma compra com os bonecos que tu gosta de jogar. A essa altura tu já deve ter coletado alguns artefatos. Eu indico a não upar os artefatos, esses primeiros. Depois também vai fazer falta. Vai precisar upar os artefatos melhor do final do jogo e tu vai ficar sem material pra upar e essas coisas. Mas vê alguma coisa que encaixa, ó. Já coloca nos teus bonecos também os artefatos que eles dão, ó. Dão vida, dá taxa crítica, dá dano crítico. Beleza. Dá uma upadinha na arma. Eu tô usando mais o viajante, então o viajante tá com a melhor arma que eu tenho até agora. Ela tá upadinha no level 20. Agora que tu é level baixo, tu tem que gastar todas as suas resinas, que também é um recurso bem escasso no jogo. Que é isso daqui. A luazinha aqui em cima. Tu vai usar pra fazer essas linhas lei aqui, ó. Vai fazer o tempo todo essa. E dê preferência para as azul, ó. Tem azul e tem amarela. A amarela vai te dar mais dinheiro. E a azul vai te dar mais daqueles cartãozinhos de XP. Então nunca deixa tua resina chegar no máximo. Que ela chega no máximo 160 e depois disso não recupera mais. Então sempre faz isso aqui, ó. Gasta 20 de resina. Então dá pra fazer um monte no começo do jogo. Isso é bom demais. Já dá um pouquinho de XP também. As missões diárias também, que é os pontinhos roxos. Tem que fazer todos os dias. Que vai te garantir sempre as gemas. As gemas que é pra te dar os tiros. Então tu vai ter sempre quatro missões diárias. Todos os dias tu vai ter 4 missões. Então sempre faça as missões todos os dias. As diárias são muito importantes. E sempre que tu fizer as 4 missões diárias, tu vai voltar nessa mulherzinha aqui e falar com ela pra pegar a recompensa. Tem que fazer as 4 missões e vir aqui pegar com ela, senão tu perde de um dia pro outro. Então fez as 4 missões diárias, vem aqui e entrega pra ela. Isso aí vai te dar bastante recurso.
I am delighted to hear that. In which we are most grateful for your however.
E a maneira mais fácil de upar é fazendo as missões principais, não tem como.
You want us to do some recruitment for you?
No. Although I appreciate the offer, but scrambling to officially recruit new members at this stage would not really solve our immediate problems. So what I want to ask is, would your friends have the time to help out? Great. Right now,
We urgently need to find people for our expeditions. We organize expeditions to explore areas around.
Ó, tem esse negócio de expedições que ela tá explicando agora, também é legal. Aqui tu consegue dinheiro.
Unusual activity in the domains, and so on. Since expeditions are not commissioned by a third party, there are no strict deadlines for completion. However, we neglect them at our peril. If trouble were to foment unchecked, it could eat.
Pretty important then.
Rest assured that the guild does not take a cut of the spoils from. Now, without further ado,
Ó, isso aqui são as expedições. No começo tu pode mandar 2 pessoas para as expedições. Agora só tem essas 2 abertas, mas depois abre expedição de ouro. Aí o que tu faz? Tu escolhe um personagem para ir de expedição. Qualquer personagem. Deu. Eles vão... Vai demorar esse tempo aqui, 4 horas, e eles vão voltar com esses recursos aqui. Depois vai abrir de ouro, daí é bom sempre fazer de ouro aqui, expedição de ouro.
you can dispatch someone on an expedition at any time, and they will still be able to join you in your adventures should you need them. You can also choose the length of time for the expedition. After your friend returns, just come here and confirm the outcome.
Agora no começo é só de 4 horas, mas depois vai ter expedição de 24 horas. É melhor, daí tu faz uma por dia.
As your adventure rank increases, more dangerous expeditions will become available to you.
After all, with epic power comes epic responsibility.
And of course, matching risk with experience is also for everyone's safety. Thanks again for your help. I hope you and your friends can help out with our expeditions as much as possible.
Mas o que dá mais XP pra te upar são as missões, não tem como, ó. 250 de XP, 250, 250, 125. Aí as missões diárias também elas dão um pouquinho de XP. Então não tem como, pra upar, pra pegar rank de aventura, é só fazendo missão mesmo. E aí tu tem que cuidar dos teus recursos. No começo parece que tu tem um monte de recursos, mas depois vai ficando escasso. Essa resina frágil aqui ó, que tu vai ganhando, que ela recupera a resina original, é bom tu guardar, nunca gasta isso daqui. Deixa pra te gastar bem no final do jogo, que tu vai querer farmar artefato e vai usar bastante dessa resina aqui. Então deixa ela aí intocada. E também tem sempre vir falar com ela aqui pra pegar as recompensas, ó, recompensa de rank. Eu vou fazer mais essa missão, daí depois eu vou começar a ir atrás dessas linhas lei aqui. Pra ir catar mais livrinho de XP. Sempre focando na azul pra te conseguir mais e mais livrinho de XP. Catar tudo que tu vê no mapa. Tudo é importante. Flor, fruta. Tudo é importante. Pode não ser útil no começo, pode não ser útil no momento que tu tá, mas em algum momento tu vai usar. Uma coisa ou outra.
Freeze!
I
touch of frost. Disappear. Oh, so sorry.
Leave it all to me.
One with my blade. Spirit blade. Is this?
I didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow, very impressive.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place.
Ai, longe.
Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear right before.
Reserva um tempinho pra te abrir todos os teleportes da parte onde tu tá, pra ficar mais fácil de missão em missão. Eu tenho vários TPzinhos abertos. Ainda falta abrir alguns, mas beleza.
What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait, you had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?
O que tem aqui? Vai ser difícil.
Steady as stone.
Thin blade.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge this. Submit for judgment. This moment will be frozen in time.
Leave it all to me.
Loot? No loot.
I'll keep this close.
I'll race you there.
Disappear!
Ah.
A reward on the road.
A reward on the road. Ah, tem um baú lá em cima, ó. É que eu não vi.
A reward on the road.
Beleza.
No escape.
Freeze!
Não. Quero cozinhar agora não.
A reward on the road.
Bora.
I'll catch up. Hey, get it!
no stone.
Windblade!
Ai. Show. Ai, 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 eu tô sentindo meu pé. Sobe, meu amigo. Que isso?
Windblade!
Bullshit.
Cool it!
Ah, dor. Uma baita de uma corrente de vento na minha cara.
From whence you came. With the wind. Cool it. Swift and merciful.
Time to clean up.
Freeze. This one will be frozen in time. Submit for judgment.
Só isso nesse baú?
Gathering. That was hard.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something.
Hey, Dooley, I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you persona non grata.
What an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the Fatui anyway.
The Fatui.
The Fatui.
Fatui are a problem not only for the Knights, they also present a real threat to the whole of Mondstadt. And when it comes to threats against Mondstadt, Duluth is...
That's enough, Jean. You Knights are subject to too many restrictions. You can't directly confront this so-called diplomatic scum. Personally, I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryo slime alive or joining the Fatui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a meteorite.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic.
Ainda não. Não, ainda não. Passe de batalha, ainda não.
A touch of frost.
Já tem uma diária aqui perto, já vamos fazer a diária. Não, mas é amarela, não é? Não, porra, diária eu tô falando. Nada pra oferecer.
Disappear! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. One with my blade. Spirit blade. Wind blade. Cool it.
Ué? Deu. Ah, tinha um TP lá perto que eu esqueci de abrir, né? Agora já foi. Uhul!
Fallen Protection Squad, assemble!
Let's put our crystals together. Oh, the color of these crystals looks muddy. Lolzin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first.
Bora.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is
Refreshing.
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we... use the crystals on the Holy Lyre like last...
Boing.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
The Lyre's animo power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now. It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Storm Terror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should... Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands. Sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach you were snoring away on in Paimon?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch Cliff. What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am!
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Notário eu pego. Cadê a missão diária? Tá lá perto da missão já? Não? Ah não, a missão é lá do outro canto. Bueno. Ai, pegou.
No one escapes my sight.
Onde é a última? Cadê a última? Do lado do TP, coisa linda. Porra, não sobe não? Beleza. Penhasco das Estrechas. Let's go. Vou dar uma volta muito grande, melhor eu vir por aqui. Cecília.
Everyone is finally here.
What a view!
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it?
Yes.
We must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, Things finally seem to be taking a turn for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
Huh. In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Fadinhas may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master D-Luke. Everyone, please step aside. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the Holy Lyre.
What has been done cannot be undone.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
They are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't get bored! Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now he attempts to deceive you once more.
Barbatos.
Let your wrath fester. Mondstadt has already turned its back on you.
You were planning this all along to have me slain by them.
No, listen to me!
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your pathetic selves, watch the world tremble with fear.
Dvalin.
Venti, please, be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
No. We should make that Abyss Mage pay first. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts.
D-Luke. Dislikes the Knights of Favonius. He protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Caiu a net. Caiu a net. Caiu a net? Caiu. Voltou a net. Mas agora eu vou lá comprar uma coca. 5, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Will not go unpunished.
Oi lá. Coquita, una coquita. Como eu consigo manter esse corpinho tomando tanta coquita? Eu não sei. Tá. Era pegar uma constelação dele e vamos dar-lhe uma constelaçãozinha dele. A palma do vórtice puxa os inimigos e objetos dentro de um raio de 5 metros. Ah, é elemental dele. Interessante. Cadê? Tem uma aqui. Bora fazer as linhas lei. Uma carne crua dentro do baú. Imagina a caatinga que não deve estar essa carne. Ficou mofada ali dentro desse baú. Olha lá o bobão queimando. Parou de queimar. Ai, ai, tomei um cacete.
As a dutiful maid would.
With the wind!
Beleza. Próxima. Aqui pertinho, beleza. Ah, que saco. bora. Bora, 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 artilheiro.
Windblade! Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Era as alface ali. De alface não. Next. Pertinho.
You're open. Dodge this. With the wind. Windblade. Should replace my hammer.
Bobão.
This moment will be frozen in time.
No one escapes my sight.
Agora tá longe. Mais ou menos.
Disappear.
Uh!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze! With the wind! Cool it!
Morre, maldito.
Freeze!
Ah, acabou. Não tinha visto que já tinha acabado minha resina.
Dodge this!
Ad Astra Absas.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Boa.
Add Astra. Add Astra Ab.
Oh. Ainda ganhei um tirinho. Dá pra conseguir todos os tirinhos, não dá? Que isso? Que merda.
Surely you don't want.
Ah, ficou faltando quem acender? Ela. De uma lasca de Agatha Agnidos. Uma só. Tá? Bora dar esses tirinhos. 5 tirinhos. Nada. Fugido do leão. Nada. Prenúncio do alvorecer. Mais um. E nada. Ok. Cada ataque, porcentagem. Quem será que eu boto ela? É pra ser noqueia. Não, não vou upar essas armas podres, não.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after.
O que a gente tem de missions?
Welcome to Mondstadt. Alchemy is a craft that has been passed down since ancient times, but its mechanisms are magic. If we can get...
This must be a...
That's right. Why not give it a go yourself? You'll be fine. The procedure's actually very simple.
Interessante. Vamos fazer uma dessa.
All we are really doing is following the method, much as one who uses a wind glider. The difference with alchemy is that every time I think I finally understand how it's supposed to work, to be honest with you, there's a lot of other mysterious... Over the course of your adventures, you should come across... And as your adventure rank increases, you're welcome. I look forward... Well, see you next time.
Valeu. Ganhou alguma coisa? Nada. conhecimento. Não. Quero falar com a Catherine Liu e ainda não. É, tem um artefato dentro da catedral, não tem? Se eu não me engano, tem.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Making me sleepy. Run along. This isn't a conversation for children.
Essa feira, essa aqui eu acho que ela dá. Valeu, obrigado. Que da hora.
What's the hurry?
Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license. Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legal. Oh, but we've been yeah, you've been gliding all So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grin.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have. But we do need to respect the rules. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load.
Wow, that's a big old...
Great. Come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not say...
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style?
if you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cute. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed?
Dang.
Or did you just come to see me? Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we can take a look?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oops.
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. On time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better—
Lisa seems really scary right now.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory.
What's the hurry?
Marjorie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. Since we came all this way, why don't we put our official business to one side for a moment? All work and no play makes life terribly mundane.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you.
Yes, yes! Let us pick.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. This pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. Certain to make a little girl, well, in this case a woman, look quite adorable. After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically
bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public. Do you have some strange hobby you're not telling me about?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Well, if you insist. I'll just use them as an extra pair of pajamas. Goodness, is that the time?
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I didn't know that book was overdue. Even though I take it with me every— I can't believe I didn't put two and two together as soon—
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much—
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Welcome to Good Hunter.
3!
Oh, my apologies.
So we're gonna eat first and...
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the—
Work is that bad, huh?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what you're This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so—
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Why don't you order— Why don't you order us something? What? Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you—
You sure?
Finished ordering? Sit here.
Let's see.
Beautifully tender and cooked to perfection. No wonder it's their signature dish. It's a shame I can't have more, but a wit— Time is getting on. I suppose let's have a little chat.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must—
The boar brisket?
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then. This is our—
Welcome. Couples are special.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch— You want them? You're sure? It's just that Lisa seems to use electro quite a lot.
You sure? Can't change again once...
Huh? These flowers are saturated with cryo energy. They could be very dangerous for me. Don't you know what happens when cryo meets electro? You certainly haven't been doing your homework. Meet me at the library after work. and I will give you some training on elemental reactions. If you still find it hard to memorize, maybe I'll have to give you a taste of what it feels like to superconduct. Okay, time to get back to business.
Back to business? My business.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies.
Oh no. What am I gonna do? I lost the. A while back, I realized it was almost due, but I couldn't find it anywhere. It's like somebody stole it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things with—
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, the blame lies with the book, and their punishment will be 3. No.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy!
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I put a unique elemental marker on each book.
When did Lisa start taking her job so serious?
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong.
Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book...
So Donna didn't do—
It's not from the restricted section. Whoever wanted this... The elemental traces are very faint, but you must see it too. Let's follow the trail and have...
Bora.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frighten the turtle back inside his shell.
I'll keep this close.
Por que tão longe?
It must be using elemental sight. You can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Normal.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people!
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. It's like you can read. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slip. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance.
A seal? How are we gonna break it?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is
Think again. Tô gostando de upar uma conta nova. Tá gostosinho.
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
A hora que eu tenho que ir pra academia, ah, meu Deus.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Ai. Por que eu tenho que testar a lista se eu ganho ela no começo? Vou ver se essa lisa é forte. Fraquíssima. Quê? Eu fiz. Nada, nem um repolho. Como ousa? Como ousa?
Submit for judgment. A touch of Windblade.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Ai. 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 Ai, cachorro.
Try not to enjoy this.
Ai.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden.
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourself. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book and you have no respect whatsoever for other people's work?
You just want The book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden in... Ooh!
The librarian. Although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret.
Então toma ali.
Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Calvo foi detectado.
Bom dia, boa tarde, Ana Sofia. Obrigado pelo follow, gatinha. E o emprego? Que emprego? Quer dizer que eu não posso trabalhar e fazer live? Entendeu.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work.
Meu dia tem 24 horas, cabe as duas coisas nele. Emprego formal e fazer live. Ainda tenho tempo para ler livros, ir pra academia.
We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Windblade!
E ainda consigo dormir um soninho bem gostoso, bebê.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies.
That's the one. It's a good thing it...
Otherwise, what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Obrigado.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your...
Excuse me? Are you in some way dissatisfied with my work?
Vou cuidar bem do livro.
Amenable to reason, then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant.
Eu quero.
My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Passarei, com certeza. Bom, vambora que tá na hora. Tá na hora, tá na hora. Tararara. Ir pra academia. Pararama. Eu falo com a Lisa. Vamos falar com a Lisa. Não, não vamos não. Bora. Obrigado por quem fez uma companhia para mim. E adeus. Até amanhã. Um besito. Ui!